Hey guys! Obviously, as you can see from how crazy my voice is, that yes, I am getting a little sick. It's pretty freaking annoying, but you know, we gotta deal with what we gotta deal with. So, today, basically, I woke up this morning and I was like, whoa, what the heck? I just noticed something crazy, and that is that I haven't done a story time in the longest, and I was like, why not go ahead right now and, you know, enjoy that nobody's home and tell you guys a story time. This camera is really heavy. I'm gonna have to get a different one. Awesome. So, it was at this moment, ladies and gentlemen, that I did not realize that I forgot to focus the camera, so it might be a little bit blurry. Bear with me, and let's continue with this video. So basically, today I wanted to do a story time of my hair, and I also wanted to like insert pictures so you guys can see how my hair has looked over the years. It's been a huge journey. The story starts when I was 12 years old. It was 7th grade. And I would always see my mom get her hair done once a month. She was at the salon, you know, getting her hair done, getting touch-ups, you know, whatever it is. Like going into middle school, seeing her get her hair done, I was just like, you know what, like, I want to get my hair done too. I wanted to dye my hair for the first time, and she said no. Eventually she said, okay. So she let me dye my hair for the first time light brown. The only time you could tell a difference was when I was standing outside and like the sun was hitting my hair. You would notice like, oh, it's like a little lighter. But it was never anything that was too obvious, so I was super pissed and I was like, I want to dye my hair again. I ended up dyeing my hair red, and it wasn't like a bright red. It was like a burgundy red, and that was the first hair color that I was like, ooh, she cute, like. And there was like this song that I would listen to by Ed Sheeran, and it says like, oh my god, I can't remember the lyrics. Tell me that you love me, tell me that you need me, tell me that I'm more than a one night stand, tell me that I turn your cheeks the color of my hair, something like that. Always singing that song like, ooh, God, I can live an Ed Sheeran moment. You know, I couldn't just be thankful for the hair I had, I just always wanted to change it, so I wasn't going for anything too crazy, so I dyed it black. Dyeing your hair black does mess it up a lot. It took a whole year for me to like get healthy-ish hair again, and that, my friends, is when 9th grade rolled around. And I got crazy once again. Hold up one second, I want water. Ice fell on my toes, that was terrible. Awesome. Wait, I want some more. My hair had honestly gotten healthier by then. You know, I was pretty okay with it up until I started seeing new styles online. Like, everything was super cute. Like, ombres were trending, blonde hair was cute. I was like, if I'm gonna do ombre, I might as well do blonde from the tips to the roots. My mom was like, no, no, absolutely not. It was to the point where she was so tired of me asking. She was like, oh my god, at this point I'm willing to shave your head to never have to hear about it. And she took me to a salon. I should have done some research. I should have not just gone to the first place that was in my area. I should have done the research, and I regret that moment to this day. The problem was that they didn't give me that platinum blonde. They dyed my hair a San Fernando blonde, yellow hair. It was what you imagine just bleaching would do. Like, they didn't tone my hair. I was just crying because I had to go to school like that, and everyone thought I was already crazy because I was always dyeing my hair a different color. School is probably the worst place to be yourself. Everyone is like so judgmental. There was this guy I went to school with. His mom was a hairstylist, and she was able to help me fix my hair just to make it bearable. So that happened, and bleaching your hair destroys your hair. I'm not trying to say here like that you shouldn't dye your hair or you shouldn't like experiment, try new things, because girl or boy, if you want to do it, like, do it. Because to this day, if I had not done all those things, I would have still been curious. No matter how many times someone would say like, oh my god, how much it's gonna ruin your hair, you would still be like, would it really though? So when I started to notice that my hair was falling drastically, I was losing so much hair. It looks so unhealthy. I feel like when you have blonde hair, you can see like everything, split ends. You could straight out see how damaged my hair was. And I was like, honey, like, I am not gonna be going to school like that. So my hairstylist at the time had advised me, do not dye your hair black, because that's what I told her I wanted. She was like, we can go like in steps, you know, to like remove the bleach like a normal person would do. But crazy, naive Naomi, I went to the store and I got a box of black dye. I went home and dyed it myself. Yeah. When I got out of the shower, it looked cute. It looked the way you would think black hair would look. It didn't look as damaged. It definitely looked healthier. But I needed a haircut because, again, the hair is really damaged. It's still falling. The color can hide, you know, the damage, but it's still damaged. So I basically had to make an appointment with my hairstylist to fix my hair, and she was really angry. She was really mad because she was like, why can't you listen to me? And I was like, I'm so sorry, and like crying and stuff, being so overly dramatic. Basically, I go to the hair salon and we're like talking through hairstyles and like what we can do. She was thinking to just do like a split end treatment and like cut my hair maybe a couple inches. And I was like, you know what? Let's do something crazy. Let's give me a bob. So the bob that I chose was kind of like a long bob. I didn't want like a pixie cut because personally, I think I have an egg-shaped head and I don't like the shape of my head. So I wasn't about to do a pixie cut. I remember going into school and like wearing a hoodie and like covering myself because I was so scared, and everyone was like, what did you do to your hair this time? The only bad thing was that by the time I reached my senior year, my hair was still growing. So I went into my senior year with short hair, and the reason I'm like bringing up senior year is that senior year is when you get your pictures, your last yearbook, you go to prom. It's like, was pretty upset because I was like, I'm gonna look so ugly this year. Obviously, I could have put some extensions, I could have, you know, bought a wig even, but I just did not think it through. So then going on into life, let's say about a year later, little old me was like, oh my gosh, my hair is at a good length, I want to do blonde again. Go with a hairstylist that is extremely experienced. You know, it cost me about $180 a month to have my hair a pretty color. Keeping your hair nice once it's dyed is extremely expensive. Like if you're going for like high maintenance, you know? So basically it was one of my friends at the time. Her mother was a hairstylist. She's amazing. Her name was Katie. She's absolutely amazing. Like if I ever decide to dye my hair again, number one, she will always be my number one. I will literally fly to California just to get my hair dyed there because I do not trust anyone else with my hair. So basically I decided to dye my hair blonde again, and I trust her to do it. So she dyes my hair. Again, let's go with naive Naomi. I wanted platinum hair and she did not give me that hair. After I was with her for like, I want to say like 11 to 13 hours I had spent with her. It was a long time, a really long time. My friend had accompanied me that day and she even left me because she was so bored. Just imagine Goldilocks, like a fancy Goldilocks, like that was me. I was upset because she had decided that she wanted to do it like over the course of a few months in order to lighten it. I was not understanding of that. I was like, I want platinum hair now. I apologized to her, I apologized to myself, like I apologize to everyone who's listening and being offended that I had treated her that way. I had like this huge idea that I was gonna have white hair, like super white hair. I had this beautiful blonde color, but it was not what I wanted. I come about a month later to dye my hair lighter, and this time she does it. I'm noticing a difference. It's still not to what I want, but it's starting to look more beautiful. But at this point, you know, you have to be spending a lot of money on that purple shampoo, you know, all these oils, all like this, the maintenance, all the hair masks that you have to do. It's just so much work, and I I ended up being like a little on the lazier side and not taking care of my blonde hair as much as I should have. A month after that, she was finally able to get me to the platinum blonde I had always wanted. It was the white blonde that I've always dreamed of, and I looked absolutely beautiful. Like, I loved it. It just went so well with my skin tone, and it was finally what I wanted. And you know that saying where it's like, be careful what you wish for? Like, seriously? Be careful what you wish for, because I really wanted platinum hair my whole life, and when I got it, I loved how it looked on me, but it literally destroyed my hair. After I would shower, like, it was super elasticy. Let's just go with that. Whenever there was a tangle, you know how you can just like softly brush it out? I couldn't even brush out tangles because my hair would just stretch. And it was the saddest thing ever. I just started crying because I was losing so much hair to the point where it was so embarrassing, and I was like scared of balding. And at that point, I had regretted ever dyeing my hair. I did not maintain it the way I should have, you know, using all the products that she had recommended to me. I am very impulsive. Again, hashtag naive Naomi, that I went to the store and I bought a box of black hair dye and dyed it myself. I definitely wanted to get rid of the ends because they were always getting tangled, and I just couldn't brush through it. I couldn't, you know, save my hair. So I went to another salon because I was just so embarrassed to go back to my hairstylist at the time. So I went to another salon and I asked them if they can give me an asymmetrical bob. So it did work in the beginning, as in like disguising my hair and making it look healthier, but every time I would shower, you know, black dye would fall out and I would see the water coming down black, and I was just so confused. This one day, my friends and I decided to go to Malibu Creek, which is a state park in California, and it's like really cool. If you haven't checked it out, you know, what are you still doing watching my video? So basically, we went there and the day was good, but the problem was that once I had been swimming for a while, my hair started to turn green. It was so weird. I don't freaking know the science to it, so don't come for me, don't ask me. But my hair started to turn green and all my friends were laughing at me, like such supportive friends, right? It was like green mixed with gray mixed with garbage, basically. Once again, I had to dye it black because it was just not sticking. After dyeing my hair black about 3 times, I didn't touch my hair anymore, and I just, you know, let it grow. So sorry guys, but I didn't realize that it had stopped recording, and I just want to let you know that that's basically the end of my video. I just let my hair grow out, and to this day I don't think I would ever do anything to it again. Yep. So wow. I can't wait for you to see my next video. Bye. Thanks for watching.